Flags up. And they're off. Prevalence came out the stalls a bit gingerly. One of the back markers in the early stages, along with Ignatius and Weather King. No pace in the early stages. Mahundus, by default, has ended up in the lead. Supreme Dream is handy enough. Then comes Night Ruler, Tamarisk Tree. Prevalence shows recovery against the inside. Time for Love deep at their outside. Then comes Gentleman Joe, the indigo sleeves and cap. KATSU's in the blue and gold. Then came Ignatius, and Weather King just got hurried along for a couple of strides and races at the end of the field, but only about 7 lengths from first to last as Mahundus in the lead. Time for Love now negotiates the middle of the field and gets up into second. Then comes Night Ruler. Further back to Supreme Dream, that's in the red sleeves and the yellow cap. Prevalence back against the inside rail. Tamarisk Tree was further back as Supreme Dream came off the bridle at the corner of the track. KATSU and Gentleman Joe are the next two. Now the pace is a bit more genuine at the crossover. Further back to Weather King and Ignatius, they the last two as they make their way towards the final 800 metres. And Mahundus now stretched clear by 3 lengths. Time for Love races alone in second, a further 2.5 back to Night Ruler, who races in third. Then comes Supreme Dream and a better rhythm. Further back to Tamarisk Tree and the pink sleeves at the outside of Prevalence. KATSU, Gentleman Joe, they've been together from the word go. Then comes Weather King and Ignatius, and they're homeward bound. They went past the 600. Mahundus into the home straight as the leader, but Time for Love was very quick to snap up that deficit. Prevalence towards the inside. Then comes Tamarisk Tree nearest us, got much closer. Further back to Supreme Dream, Night Ruler, and then came Gentleman Joe with 300 metres left to run. Time for Love and Prevalence, there's about a neck in it. Further back to Gentleman Joe, and KATSU's getting into the hunt towards the outside and delivering a big challenge. Time for Love over Prevalence. Then comes KATSU further back to Gentleman Joe. Time for Love all out. KATSU finishing strongly nearest us, and KATSU came to the front late and won. KATSU from Time for Love. Then came Prevalence and further back to Gentleman Joe. KATSU's the winner. JP Vanamav on board for Lucinda Woodruff. Part owned now by Lucinda Woodruff, but there's an ownership update. Well done to Sue Hepburn Brown, M. Lum, A.K. Lyle, Mr. D. Knoop, Brett Lyle and Kirsty Lyle, the winning owners. Bred by Reneel Haas at Reneel Stud. KATSU under JP Vanamav takes out race number 5, beating home number 6, Time for Love, who put up a brave run, big run in second. Something about her. Third to number 1, Prevalence, who did Prevalence things today, ran a good race, but ends up taking home some minor money rather than a win. And then came number 2, Gentleman Joe. Supreme Dream was awkward throughout the race. Just an off-colour run from her. Then came Night Ruler, further back to Weather King, Ignatius and Mahundus. And further back to Tamarisk Tree, who didn't go on with it. So the winner is racing towards the extreme left-hand side. The blue and gold colours got into the open early. He always looked like he was going to deliver a big punch. Time for Love and Prevalence were at each other for most of the home straight. But it's going to be KATSU who runs them down in race number 5.